Tarot. My name is Kathleen. I will be your tarot reader. Hope everyone is fine. Calling my guides, archangels, guardian angels. Please join and guide me in these readings. I ask for protection from any outside negative influences. I also ask for protection for all who enter the room. Please guide me in the messages being accurate. Welcome, Spirit. Raphael, welcome. Alright, so um, draw a couple ink blot cards. I guess there's one. It says, "Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good." One more, please. Thank you. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. Well, ain't that interesting? Okay. I feel confined. I brought the rest, maybe not the rest, but I brought a lot of my cards down. I think the rest. No, there's still some upstairs. Alright, so look at the daily energy. Moving forward, so let's look at tomorrow's energy, shall we? What is the energy for tomorrow? Energy. So the energy for tomorrow is going through a new pathway, new opportunities, fortuitous opportunities. So if there's an opportunity that arises tomorrow, make sure you pay attention to it. And I would never suggest anyone just jump into anything, but do a little bit of research, because that's really good energy. That's like being divinely guided, going through a doorway into a new path. And strength. So if you've been struggling, strength card tells me you've been struggling, but able to overcome. You have the courage and the desire to continue and be aware of energies that are there for you. So when you interact with these energies tomorrow, realize you've been through a lot, and it's been hard, but yet there is a new opportunity. So if you are looking for a new opportunity, you're more likely to have one present itself, if you will. Divinely guided energy, very nice. The energy for tomorrow. And then we have these two cards, and you're supposed to look at them and find the hidden picture within. As for a message, they're ink blot cards. Pretty cool. If anyone has a question, please post it below. They're free. I do accept donations, but they are free. King of Swords. Following one's intuition, don't overthink things. Be sure of oneself. Have confidence of yourself. Kings don't get to be kings for nothing. He's not very emotional. He's definitely in control of emotions. But all kings are very fortuitous. So it's pulling in this energy of this king. All right. I'm going to go through the 12 sun signs. We'll start with Aries and work our way around to Pisces. Aries to Pisces. Aries to Pisces. If you've been struggling, it's the end of your struggle. It's like letting go of heavy burdens that maybe weren't meant for you. All right, Aries through Pisces, please, 2 cards each. Aries, 3 of Wands, 10 of Swords. So whatever you're waiting for to come in, you have to realize that you need to take action, because it's putting you in something happened that's very hard. We see 10 swords in your back, betrayal. But 10 is the end of the cycle. It's a new cycle beginning. It's bringing in new energy of the ace, which is new ideas. It's time to take action and stop waiting, Aries. Taurus, 7 of Pentacles and the Empress. This 7 is looking at one's life, contemplating where you are, what has worked, what hasn't worked. The thinker, thinking things through in your life. But the Empress, that's very good energy. Taurus. It's the ability to take a look at what hasn't worked and learn from that and move forward. In moving forward, it's the strength to overcome any obstacles, which brings you to a very high power, high regard. Gemini, 7 of Swords, Page of Wands. Being strategic, looking back. Page of Wands talks about one's health, weight loss, maybe weight gain, looking nice, smelling nice. Maybe there's a need for a new wardrobe, a new haircut, something to freshen yourself up and look better, feel better within. There is a need to change and let go of the things from the past. Cancer. Cancer, you have the World and the 8 of Wands. Cycle's ending. The World's the last card in the deck. It's a completion, but yet it starts over. A lot of communication coming in. Expect communication to come in. Things moving swiftly. Could even be Cupid's arrows. But it just seems like it's the end of a tough cycle. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Wands. And that's also representing an ending. Okay, so we'll move on to Leo. Nine of Pentacles and the Chariot. Pre-Empress energy. Chariot is gaining control of the forces that pull at you, that make you doubt yourself, if you will. And it's leaving the city, going after something better, being divinely guided to go after something better with willpower. We see that here also. Virgo. Virgo, your energy is that of leaving something behind that hasn't been working and moving into a new energy. Hello, Mariana. I just now seen your message. I hope you are well. When I'm done with the 12 sun signs, I'll definitely answer your question. So, Virgo, you're looking for something better in a relationship than love. You want that connection. Um, it also represents being um, emotionally stable. Libra, Seven of Wands and the Temperance. Holding one's ground, protecting oneself. Um, the ideas that you have, go after them. The more you nurture them, the more reward they will be. Tempering the situation, bringing about. Um, uh, it's setting a plan and following through with the plan, and don't let anyone persuade you of otherwise. Scorpio. Wow, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. This is a very good card. Financially stable, trust, love, but yet it's moving. Something slowed down because we have the stability here, Scorpio, but yet I don't know if it's work has slowed down, if things have become stagnant. This energy just isn't moving. All right, Scorpio. The Lovers and the High Priestess. Choices. Following one's intuition. There's an opportunity for a very meaningful connection here. You just need to follow your intuition about it. Don't doubt yourself. Capricorn. Ooh, Capricorn. Okay, so you're looking at the things that have gone wrong in your life, and having remorse for mistakes made. There's two cups behind you, Capricorn, and it's taking, it's turning around and getting out of badgering yourself, beating yourself up for, what's been lost in the past. There's still love here that remains, and it's about moving on. Here's your castle, but yet you're stuck on this side of the bridge because you're I don't want to say obsessed, but you're obsessed with this energy that's held you back. Hello, everyone. I will get to your questions when I'm done with the 12 sun signs. Nikia, hi. Parvati, hello. In here, it's taking a look at your mistakes, where you've gone wrong, not what someone else has. This card is like when the knights would go out to battle, they would build this tomb, and if they survived, they laid on the tomb and contemplated their mistakes. It's getting a better insight. And obviously, if they died, then they just buried them and that was the end of it. But it's not the end. It's looking at the mistakes made possibly to turn around and move forward in your life, Capricorn. Aquarius. There's a need for balance. You've really been just, it's been hard on you. It's been a struggle. But you're almost to the end of the struggle. I don't know if someone's been breadcrumbing you or not giving what you're worth, like in a work situation where you're not being paid what you're worth. But this 9 is contemplating what you've been through, and when you move into the 10, which is here, it's letting go of them burdens. It's carrying on to something new, Aquarius. And Pisces. Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords, and she's looking right at that sword, isn't she? Carries the strength of the lion. Um, Very mystical card. She's in tune with the esoteric, the tarot, if you will, magician, great manifester. Looking at this Ace of Swords, it's new ideas coming in. So if you've been stuck, expect new ideas to come in to get you moving again, Pisces. All right, that's 12 sun signs. So, questions. Kelsey Wells, hello. I am good. Kelsey, are you still here? Is there any love coming towards me? Is it Nakai, Lindsay? And Mariana, will I get good news in the next 2 weeks? What kind of good news are you looking for? I'm curious. Nakai, hello. Yay. I struggle, but I try. I'm a real wordy person. I like proper grammar and spelling, but you know, sometimes I talk like a sailor too. So, all right, I draft cards. All right, so you want to know if good news is coming in the next 2 weeks for Mariana. Yeah, it is, but it's kind of like you're not open to it. This energy is closed off, arms crossed, legs crossed. So if you're looking for good news, you're because you keep asking the same thing. You want to know about last week, and now 2 weeks. Archangel Raphael is my guide here tonight, and he's asking, what are you doing to make things good? This is a messenger. So I as a tarot reader, I say I'm planting seeds in your brain of something you should already know you need to do. And whether you take that advice and plant this seed and nurture it and grow like you should as a spiritual being, your intention is to grow and become wiser here. But this energy is stagnant. So you're being guided to take some action towards your own happiness or something good coming in. Secrets, hidden money. I'm not seeing any secrets or anything hidden. It's just showing that you're closed off. So, yeah, it's there, and I believe it was there last time too. And this is a messenger. See how he's looking at this coin? So it could be a message of money coming in, but it's something you have to figure out. Okay, so who would have been next? Nakaya? Nakaya? Pavarotti? May I get an angel message guidance? Yes. I had to find my angel deck. So do you have a question? Nakai Lindsay, do you have a question? Okay, so your angel guidance cards are, we have claircognizance, Archangel Uriel. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers and a brilliant idea. Wow, both are from Uriel. That's pretty strong. I don't think I've ever had two cards from one angel come out. Um, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Okay, so, will I ever meet someone soon for a relationship? Nakai wants to know about love coming in spirit. Relationship? Raphael? um, okay, so, will you meet someone for a relationship? Okay, so these three cards came out. The devil was, so this one was first, then this one, and then this one. This is the way I've seen them. This is going through a new pathway, but something you're going to have to hold your ground over. So it could be like alcoholism or drug abuse or gambling or not being responsible, things that hold you back, that chain you to something. So you need to be aware of that situation in a relationship. Hello, Matthew. How are you? What's on the bottom of the deck? King of Cups. Hidden love. Male energy, hidden love. I have to ask, why is the devil here? Why is the devil here? Why is there guidance to hold your ground against these obsessions? Queen of Swords. Okay, so it is what I thought initially. So be aware of someone from the past coming back around. Excuse me. Because this is going through a new path with someone you know. So that's, what threw me right away. So be aware of someone from the past coming back around. You need to hold your ground because there's something here that is very restrictive, which closes one off to any emotional support. So Nakai, be aware of that, of someone from the past coming back around. And they have restrictions. You already know this person. So that's what I have for you. Matthew. I'm good. It's been nice walking weather. So I've been doing more of that lately. How are you? I'm doing good. Picking up a lot of sticks in the yard from all the trees and the wind blowing them. Well, I guess it's good for the trees. It's just not good for me because I pick them up and then the puppy kind of runs off with them. So, but yeah, it's still good energy. For the reading, those cards speak volumes. Okay, well, I hope it resonates. On the description, my PayPal is there. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, so Matthew. you want to know if Jessica is going to be able to work through pretty much her demons and come back around to you. Thanks, I appreciate it. I really do. And I truly hope it helps. All right, Matthew. Is Jessica gonna overcome these demons? Temperance. Okay, so Temperance and this Page of Wands. This Page of Wands is kind of full of themselves, if you will. There's something that needs to be balanced out. The situation needs to be tempered. Not taking action. Waiting. I don't know. It's almost as if this Jessica is waiting for someone to come just save the world for her, if you will. Because when we look at the cards, their posture has a lot to do with what's going on. So Temperance, the need for balance is facing you head on. But this Page of Wands, who's full of themselves, they have their back to this. And here, the Three of Wands, they're waiting for their ships to come in, and their back is always also on you. Hello, love you. How are you? So, I don't, Matthew, I don't see this Jessica looking at her demons. The energy kind of feels like what's wrong with you? I'm fine. Kinda. Just, the energy is turned away definitely from balancing things out. And I'll stand here and wait till I get what I want. So I don't know. So, will I hear from Mike, the Pisces, again? Will I hear from Mike, Pisces, again? Hello, love you wants to know. Mike, the Pisces, going to reach out. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, Priya. How are you? I am having a good day, thank you. Okay, so we're asking about Mike. So Mike is showing up as the Emperor and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I would say Mike is going to reach out again. Ace of Wands is yes. Your answer is yes. Work is needed. The Emperor is a big, important guy. Doesn't really want to show emotions. He's very emotionally stable, mentally stable, a hard worker, probably someone who has more than others because he's showing up as the Emperor. Very intelligent, probably a big boss. There is an offer here of the Ace of Wands. So, yeah, he is big. Okay, so here, because it is with this, I'm going to say this. This is an erect phallus. So this Mike is definitely attracted to you. And an offer is probably coming in. Oh, very cool. Have to wait for Nakai to come back in. Ah, thank you. Yes, I did receive your blessings. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful. Um, Much needed. So that was very nice. I'm sure he wants to, but someone else got in the way. Hmm. Well, I don't know. This card is saying yes. He is going to contact you again. Um, but be aware that this guy has got a plate full and his time is valuable. So if he reaches out and is offering some of his time to you, that means that you are also valuable. All right, Freya. I think it was my headphones. Now it's good. What happened? Will Rishab message me in the next 2 weeks? And then Jasmine, I will do you next. Will Rishab message me in the next 2 weeks? You're welcome. I hope it helps. Um, yeah, if he's willing to give you his time, he is telling you that you are very valuable. So, um, message you in 2 weeks. Um, the Lover's card isn't a yes or no answer. Um, but it is a sign of choices, of a connection, possibly other worldly life connections, if you will, past life connections, um, maybe even childhood connections, but there is a connection there. And the lovers are considering each other. Page of Wands, uh, this energy is full of themselves because they are looking really snappy, okay? But yet, this also indicates to eat better, to maybe exercise, take walks, ground yourself, new outfits, new hairdo, things like this. Um, and it does represent a yes. So, hello, Todd. All right, Jasmine, you are up next. Will my money get better? I'm struggling financially. I'm a Libra 30. I'm going to grab a new deck. That one's, um, where are you? Not you. Here you are. The Leo Marchetti deck. All right, so we're asking about finances. Jasmine. Finances for Jasmine. Let me tell you, the cost of living is crazy. I'm struggling. I do know. Yeah, I do know. Um, yes. I'm so grateful I have an area to have plants and grow food. Okay, so Jasmine, the top, what's up in your front, what's up in front in your face right now is you are struggling. Things are really hard. So you have to realize that this is a 10 and it's the end of this cycle, so it moves into something else, which is the Magician underneath, which is a nice energy. So this Ten of Swords, you, it's a card of struggle. It's a card that you just, it's like being run over and then backed over again, and then run over again. It's a hard just a hard card of betrayal feeling, all curled up. But this figure has got his fingers like this, which is hope. There's always hope. And this moves into an ace, Jasmine, which is new ideas. Um, yeah, yeah, it's I can feel the weight of your energy, and um, I can tell you with certainty that this is ending, and it brings in. So when we move into the ace, because every time we get to the 10, and we've gone through that struggle, it ends that cycle, and then we go back to the ace, and it starts a new cycle. And the ace is about stirring things up, new ideas. Not yet taking action, but new ideas. But this magician is saying these ideas that you have about what to do to secure you financially, put your time and energy into manifesting this. So the more effort you put towards manifesting so what, trying to look for a second job. Um, what idea do you have about making money though? So there has to be, um, because this 10 is ending and moving into this ace, which is about your thinking. It's stirring up new ideas. So whatever this is, you need to manifest. Um, you don't even want to know my food bill. I think I may have been a cow in the past, in the past life. Oh, oh my God. But it is, so second job, and I'm cutting a lot of stuff out. I got cut down to 14 hours a week. Um, uh, I got so full of myself, I lost uh, a, a dream job for me making great, really great money. And I got so full of myself and just left. So now I work 14 hours a week, and what I work in them 14 hours, it doesn't even cover what I made in an 8-hour shift. So, sometimes we need to be humbled. Um, in doing this, I cut out so much stuff and still trying to put a little bit of money away because, what if something happens? I'm a homeowner, so, um, but I always have faith that things are going to turn around. Oh, it does teach us to manage our money, our lives, everything. Yes, it does. So, but this Ten of Cups, Jasmine, uh, it's a really good balanced emotional situation coming in. Um, New doors opening. Seems like it's happening to a lot of us, isn't it? Um, so I don't know, Jasmine, if you have the ability to plant some vegetables on your balcony, your deck, if you have a yard. Um, but I do see good things coming in. It's in your mindset plays a big role in it of manifesting and putting that effort towards what is good for you. I, I I don't see you being weak. I definitely see you being very strong and overcoming. So patience, and faith really does move mountains. It really does. It does. Um, yeah. Anywhere we can save or um, I don't know what area you're in, if you have craft skills that you could, sell your goods or your wares. There's a pickle law, um, I know in the state of Wisconsin, you can make home baked goods and sell them. You can't sell them to like gas stations or supermarkets, but you can go on like Marketplace on Facebook or um, to people or venues, fairs, stuff like that, and sell that. And there's no limit on what you can make with that, but that's a lot of work too. So yeah, we're all struggling. We are. Roberto Nita, will my manifestations materialize? Are you here, Roberto? Many blessings to you. Um I suggest I don't know if you got any sea salt, if you have Epsom salt, Jasmine. Take an Epsom salt bath. If you don't have Epsom salt, use sea salt. Um, don't use iodized salt though. Do not. Um, that'll just turn you. That'll dry you right out. But the Epsom salt or the sea salt will remove any negative energy from you. Um, it's like a cleanse. Take your shoes off and go outside and walk around. All right. So Roberto, how are you? Wisconsin cheese. Ooh. Will I manifest? What did you say? Will you what? Will my manifestations materialize? Ooh. Wow, the world. Um, well, okay, so Roberto, um, this is the last card in the deck. I don't know if you know anything about tarot, but in the center is the Fool, which is the very first card of the deck. So this is about cycles ending and new cycles beginning. But the Tower, however, on the bottom of the deck is underlying influences that we don't really want to look at. So something was going on in your life that wasn't working, and beyond your control, it ended. This is like spirit coming in and saying, "Okay, enough. This isn't working. We need a new plan." So Roberto, um, when well, geez, Todd, I'm sure you manifested something. Um, so Roberto, in this world card, it's the ending of a cycle. Um, this is an ending of a cycle and a new beginning, so it's like a double new beginning. And when we move into the Fool, it's new energy, new beginnings, being childlike, being playful, curious, inquisitive, um, daydreaming, having grandiose ideas. So I do not have a yes or a no for you because these are both major cards, but they are definitely saying that something grand and big is coming in. Because this is an ending and it promises a new beginning. This is an ending. It's the end of the cycle. It's the last card of the major, and it reinforces this Fool here. The Fool takes a leap of faith. He jumps into something blindly, and it pays off for him. It's like a new beginning is being blessed for you. And wow, the Strength card underneath tells me that you have gone through some really hard, deep struggles, but yet you're overcoming them with strength, with courage. It's taming the beast within. Very nice, Roberto. That is nice energy. I've tried, but it hasn't worked. So I think everybody has the capacity to manifest something if they really want it. I see Epsom salt in Jasmine's future. Yeah, so do I. You're welcome, Roberto. Thanks for being here. Um, I appreciate it. So does Jessica's higher self think I should move on from Jessica? Do you sense any third party involved? All right, so is Jessica involved with someone else? Is there anyone else in Jessica's life? Matthew needs some clarity, please. So, is Jessica the one who's in a different country, Matthew? Correct? Um, Hello, Rihanna. How are you? I guess I didn't even. I did. I'm sorry. I totally missed you. Um, okay, well, Jessica, we're asking if she's seeing someone else. This isn't a yes or a no. This is spirit saying that something needs to end so something new can begin. Um, yeah, it's like the situation's been really hard, and it needed to end for a reason, so some new beginning can start, Matthew. So, okay, so Rihanna, could you please repost your question? I mean, I can try to find it too. Oh, there you are. Will Captain RG and and I, will Captain RG and me, Captain RG and I meet face to face this April? Rah rah. Hello. All right, Rihanna wants to know about RG. The wheel. You're not getting an answer. Uh, Palace of Wands, the wheel. Ooh. Both major arcana. Rihanna. So the wheel is either things are moving in your favor or they're not. With the Palace of Wands, that's a deeper meaning card of your what's going on with your intuition, how you take action towards situations in your life, if you will. So I do not have a yes or no question answer, and sometimes spirit does it that way. But I can say that when the wheel of fortune shows up, it means things are changing, things are moving. And with the Palace of Wands, it's a need to follow your intuition and be true to yourself. What does your gut tell you about this situation? How long are you going to continue to wait? Because it's been months wanting to know about this Cap and RJ, or RJ. What is it? Cap 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 Captain RG. So what does your gut say? Judgment. It's a card of rising up, being forgiven of past woes, even the card of reconciliation. So, You keep asking, maybe your gut is saying that a reconciliation is possible. These are three major cards. There's no minor arcana here. They're all major, which hold a stronger message. So, Rihanna, take down the wheel, the Palace of Wands, and the Judgment card, and go online and look up their meanings from the Leo Marchetti deck. And read what it says. I mean, because they're kind of long explanations, and it should give you some hidden background about what you need to know. Back in the day, a lot of problems never happened because there were long distance charges. Oh God. Rah rah ree, kick them in the knee. Rah 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 ras, kick them in the other knee. I think Todd thinks he's a cheerleader. All right, rah rah. Is love coming towards me? How are you? Thanks for being here. Please hit the like button. It's been at 8 likes for a while, so I know I'm answering questions and not getting the like button hit. I am accepting donations. If anybody has the means, it would be greatly appreciated. And if not, I also understand. Thanks, Rara. I appreciate that. All right, love. Rara wants to know about love coming towards her. Well, the Page of Cups is a yes, and we have the Queen of Cups on the bottom. So the Page is a younger energy. 20s, younger, in the 20s or younger energy, bringing in an offer, very sincere, but in the age that the pages show up as, they're kind of flighty, get distracted easily, if you will. Boys, girls too, but they could have made plans with you to go somewhere, and somebody comes over and says, "Oh my God, I got this new fishing reel. Come with me. I want to show it to you." And off on their merry way, and later realize, "Oh, I forgot." So that's the kind of energy this is. But there is love coming, yes, and it's stable. So if you can deal with someone who may, uh, uh, try to say it in a nice way, but may forget about you sometimes and go off on their own, if you can deal with that, then yes, somebody is coming in, but they're kind of immature, if you will. Come eat garbage plates with me, madam. Bring your hubby too. That would be cool, yeah. Right? They look good. They look damn good. Uh-huh. So, it's all about putting in the work. What you're willing to put in. So the energy that is approaching you, about love, is, it's just a younger, naive energy. Anytime we put ourselves into a situation of wanting a relationship, we have to realize that relation takes our time, our effort, our attention daily to make it work. It's not just sporadic here and there. You need to put in an effort to have a good relationship in working on it. The Queen of Cups is an emotionally secure position. So, I would say if you can deal with someone being immature, they're going to grow up one day, right? And there's an emotional security there. No, I didn't. What do you mean you sent me a video? Huh? No. But I like Jeff Dunham. You're welcome, Ra. Many blessings. Just, always remember to not lose yourself in a relationship. You're important, and your time matters also. Always do good things that um, fill your heart with joy. Todd, did you get to sit with Jeff Dunham and have one? Are you bragging or showboating? Showboating? Sorry, I had to go into the other room. Um, I know I didn't check any Madam messages today, so I could have just missed it too. And it's not like I could go check now. If I do, I'm cutting you all off and you're done. But after I'm done tonight, I will definitely look for it. I mean, I could even Google it, but still. Or maybe YouTube it. I don't know. Exit. TikTok it. I'm sure it's somewhere out there. So, anyone have a question? Oh, okay. Hmm. You can go back and watch the live show after they're done live. They're done live. Hmm. Anyone have a question? I think you are the only one well, now it says 0. So I lost you too, Todd. Good talk. It's a little boring right now. Plants are all healthy, waiting to go outside. You too, yeah. Well, it still says 0, but you're here, so that's kind of odd. So you're always talking about cheese. Do you know what cheese curds are? Have you ever had a cheese curd, Todd? Well, yeah, that's true. It's just the stage in between winter and spring. Have you ever had a cheese curd? Oh, okay. So, uh, when you got to know what Colby cheese is. So Colby cheese, if you ever get it fresh, when it's still warm, it's real squeaky when you bite into it. Um, and it's made, yeah, they're just chunks of cheese um, before they're pressed into the Colby cheese. And oh my God, they're so squeaky and uh, just flavorful. You can even put them in the microwave and warm them up. I'm watering just talking about cheese curds. Thursday, the DuPont Cheese Factory makes cheese curds. Yeah. They're very good. Questions? Any questions? Got somebody else in the room now? 3 questions. Ask away. Well, I'm showing there's 2 in the room, so that means there's 3 counting you, Todd, because you always show up as 0. In disguise, hiding, you know. Funny. Is Todd going to manifest anything amazing in his life in the near future? Hold on, we'll ask about Tent Girl after I pry into your life a little bit. Will Todd manifest anything amazing in the near future? Hopefully it's not Tent Girl. Wow. Huh. Claiming a victory after a struggle. Look at that. So, we're all talking about things are hard. It comes to an ending, and there is a victory. So whatever struggles you've been going through are going to end, and I would say you're going to manifest something pretty amazing coming up. Riding a fire-breathing dragon in armor. Huh. I lost quite a bit of weight too this winter. I quit eating so many processed foods. You know, I went and shot pool last night. Yeah. Lost 2 of the games. I beat myself. I beat me and my partner's selves the first game. And the 3rd game, I got all the balls off the table and she made the 8 ball. But I stopped at Quick Trip and got a piece of pizza. I was so sick from that pizza all night. Oh my God. Because I don't eat that stuff anymore. So we want to know about Tent Girl. What about this Tent Girl? This homeless person that is in Todd's life. What is she doing? She's spying on you. She's keeping an eye on you. She's trying to balance something out in her life. Now, when I first asked, it came out, and I kept shuffling because I wasn't sure. Hey, that's Miss Sag. Hello. So, she's keeping an eye on you. This is the Spycraft card. And this, she's trying to figure out how to balance something in her life, taking a step back and looking at it from a different perspective, if you will. Yeah, my gut's still upset from that. And I only ate half of it. So yeah. So yeah, she's trying to figure some things out. It looks like. I'm good, Miss Sag. I'm good. Donna, hello. How are you? Are me and my Leo going to be together? That keeps trying to come off. Yes, but there's work needed. Um, so, Donna, you need to put some effort in, because sitting here, this card depicts this energy sitting here, waiting for someone to come and harvest all her coins for her. And underneath, I mean, you're a great manifester. Bilha Kahindi, hello, how are you, my friend? Um, so, Donna, I'm taking it that if you want a situation to connect with this Leo, you're going to have to put some effort into it. A little bit more effort than you have. Okay? She's been trying, needs to start doing, I would say. You're welcome, Donna. I hope you are doing well. I am. Thank you. Get a current energy reading between me and my love interests. There's more than one, huh? Burton Carrier is his name. Love interest. So Bill would like to know about Burton Carrier. Huh? Burton Carrier. Alright, we're going to get a cut. The Empress. This Burton Carrier sees you in a very high nature, that you're someone that he wants to have children with and grow a harvest with and nurture, and thinks that you would make a great mother. Hides emotions. All emotions are hidden. They're there, but he's kind of keeping a check on them. So I think you need to kind of give him a little nudge in the right direction, Bilha. Because the King of Cups is someone who loves deeply, but yet kind of holds back because he's afraid of being hurt, afraid of being betrayed, if you will. So I hope that helps. Anyone else have a question? Post your question below. I want to get a couple. These are just over here yelling at me. The Island Time Wellness. All right, Todd, I'll still be here for a while if I don't throw all my cards away on the floor. Well, okay, that's way too many. You're welcome. Maybe a little patience is needed, too. Okay, so the Island Time Wellness cards, we have Coffee Cup that came out, and this is for who's in the room right now. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted friendship. So, Bill, maybe you should invite this person for a cup of coffee. Energy for the room, please. Energy for the room. Message that needs to be heard from all, please. Thank you. Y'all ran away. Soulmates. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. What does my higher self think I should do about this Jessica situation? Where is... it's not the one I want. This is... Matthew wants to know information from his higher self. So these came out, ascending the mountain, keep going forward. So you may be on an uphill battle right now, but it's telling you to keep going forward. Don't give up, keep going forward. Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. So when you keep going, Matthew, it brings in blessings. And then there's a wandering path. Enjoy the journey. Navigating by the stars. Follow your bliss. So what I'm taking from these cards is not everything in life comes easy. But when we put our effort in and keep going, that's when we get rewarded. Enjoying the journey and being lighthearted on your path makes your life so much better. Follow the bliss. Go after the things that make you happy, Matthew. So I'm not getting an answer about your Jessica. It's all about what you should do with you. You know, and if you're Jessica, if you run into her and she sees you happy and joyful and in bliss of life, and that's attractive. When we see people who have that joyful nature to them, that's attractive because that's good energy. It's exciting to be around someone who puts off good vibes, good energy. I do see rainbow blessings. So there is something coming in. It's like a blessing for you to enjoy the journey that you are on. There's something you need to go after. You already know what it is, Matthew. Leandra, hello. I am well. How are you? Please ask a question. All right, so about Jessica. What guidance do you have for Matthew about what to do about Jessica? So, it's holding you back, this Jessica. This is caged, it's restriction, it's being held down. I think you need to move out of this Jessica energy because wish fulfillment follows and brings in a new opportunity for you, Matthew. So, if I guess if Jessica is meant to be in your life, that will be. But it seems like you're holding yourself back. Oh boy. Sangita, Deb, hello. Welcome. Alright, so will Dee reach out soon, Leandra? Is Dee going to reach out? What advice do you have? Huh? Uh, so your answer yes or no is yes, but this energy is sitting here waiting for something to come in. I see an ending, a tower. Something happened that was beyond your control that ended the situation, and it brings in a new energy of moving forward. Um, because anytime we have an ending, we have a new beginning, but yet your D is waiting for something to come in, not taking action. He's sitting there looking out into the harbor, sees his ship on the horizon, um, but waiting. It's a waiting energy. So I'm going to have to. The card says yes, but I say no. So um, it just feels like something had ended. So maybe the waiting is ending and it's coming into something new. I could look at it like that, like Archangel Raphael just suggested. Um, so there's been waiting and ending, and it brings in a new beginning. I'm kind of confused. Yeah, yeah. It usually doesn't let videos be posted. What divine blessings coming in my current job? You're welcome. And I'm sorry I flip flopped on you, but I have to say what the archangel says because he kind of precedes anything I say, or oversees, overrides. Yes. The tarot is a matter of perspective of the the querent, which would be you, who's asking the question, and it's also an interpretation of the way I see the cards. Um, but when you look at the cards, you have to go by what your gut says by the pictures that you see, because uh, we all have the capacity, um, we just don't use it. So if you've seen something in them cards, Leandra, that gives you hope, then that's the gut feeling you have. I would go by that. Um, so I'm still talking to you. So I do see um, you're claiming a victory. Wow, communication's going to come in swift, fastly. Um, huh. So I guess Archangel Raphael just reinforced what he said before because I'm rambling and he's laughing at me. Um, just sometimes it's the way it is. Uh, he's throwing boots at me because I'm doubting myself, but just human nature. So, Leander, this is claiming a victory and things moving swiftly. This is Cupid's arrows. Um, Communication, maybe stopping off at your house, driving by your job, trying to run into you at the store, looking for a way to run into you, if you will. Interesting. All right. What divine blessing is coming in my current job? Sangita Dub. Um, hmm. Swords are no, but it is saying that speaking one's truth to a higher up, to a boss, male figure, male energy. Um, it's new ideas stirring in one's brain. So I don't know if you have new ideas that you're thinking about, but I'm not seeing any divine blessings in your current job because swords are no. Um, I don't know if you're contemplating moving jobs. I would never suggest that without having one lined up before leaving the old one. Um, but if you have some stirrings, some ideas, some thinking, Sangita, about um, a new opportunity, it kings are financially secure and follows one's intuition. No Neo or Niconcy lately, huh? I suppose it's only when they see you're on. Um, I did see Neo Tuesday night. You weren't here though. He's struggling, has some issues. I haven't seen Niconcy month and a half, so kind of concerned. Um, I don't know. Going online and being live, it's kind of odd because so many people will come and go quickly, and it, I don't know. I guess our paths are only meant to interact briefly. Others stay and show back up, like JLN yesterday, um, or even Heidi, Free Spirit. She's I think she's one of my very first subscribers, actually. I'm sure I can look it up and find it uh, if it was posted live. All right, what information come out of this deck? If you have a question, put it down below. Hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Questions are free. Donations are accepted. It's in the description, my PayPal. I don't know, I think my deck's upside down. It was. Alright. This one? What's it say? You are right. They are mad. So I don't know who that's for. Yes, the Florida Heidi, yes. Oh, okay. Well, some when I do lives, it downloads after I'm done. So maybe he didn't download it. Damn puppy, she's so naughty. She's outside. She grabbed something, and I think it was a piece of cat shit. So I try to get away from her, and we're struggling back and forth. So as she tries to bite me, she drops it. Because she didn't want to give it up. So, she's pretty naughty sometimes. Uh, Miss Sedge, do you have a question? I'm patient. Ooh, it's taken a long time to learn patience. Let me tell you, a long time. I'm 61 now, and I'm almost there. Throwing mines. You a Sagittarius or a fire sign? No, ma'am. I am a Pisces. I'm an old soul. You don't get any older than me. Yeah, that's true, right? She does. She does have a mind of her own. That's for sure. Excuse me. Both water signs. My Todd is a Capricorn, and he's a very hard worker. He's a really good guy. You know, he is. He's a good guy. Anyone have a question? Miss Sedge, do you have another question? Something you would like to know? I was sitting at the table asking questions about world issues, and man, I tell you what, when I was done, it's like, boy, that was some rabbit hole you went down. Any question doesn't, I don't, no question is a bad question. When we question, that's how we learn and grow. Yeah. You know, they say curiosity killed the cat. So, yeah. Why does Kiki think he can steal from people without them catching on? Some people think they're entitled. You know, that some people don't have boundaries like you or I. Um, yeah, boy. I tell you what, I got a story about stealing something. Jeez. So there's a strawberry farm, and it's not too far away from my house. So was it last year? Last summer? It was last summer or the summer before. Last summer. I thought it'd be a good idea to go across and help myself to some of these strawberries, you know. So I'm in the field, and I think I got maybe three. And there's this huge noise in the bush behind me. So what do? I just throw my body on the ground, belly first, in these roast strawberries. And now I'm thinking, you dumbass, it's behind you. So I roll over and look. Now I sit up and I see a deer running away. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, that was an adventure. All right. So, this Kiki. Teresa Horton, hello. So, I don't know I can give you an answer of why he thinks he can steal, other than, entitlement. I don't know. Um, it's, what a weird card to come out for that. Uh, it's very fulfilling to him. Yeah, it was a deer. That ground was pretty hard. All right, so who is the fake friend around me? I'm a Leo. I stay in an apartment and only fool with maybe 3 or 4 friends. We can try to drop any of my cards. Who is the fake friend? Who is the fake friend? Is the fake friend? Ah, I see you all trying to jump off the table. We ain't got time for a book. Who is the fake friend? Uh, your lover? Teresa Horton? Your lover? Uh, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy? Lovers is Gemini? Gemini or Capricorn? Oh, pizza. I thought I seen pizza in my future too, and I got really sick from Quick Trip pizza. uh, yeah, the cheese didn't even look like it could ever melt because it was kind of fake. I don't know. Yeah. So, Teresa Horton, does that answer your question? A lover is either a Gemini or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Real pizza. Oh, you're making pizza? Hey, I got fresh sourdough starter. I could make some really good pizza crust. And I'm in Wisconsin, so I could probably get some good mozzarella cheese too. Does sound good, doesn't it? These is my fake friends. Oh, are you getting thin crust or deep dish? Ooh, pizza. I use my small cast iron skillet, make deep dish pizza in it. Oh, yum. But I don't have no more pizza sauce or spaghetti sauce canned because I ate it all over the winter. So that's on my priorities of things to make with my tomatoes. Mm. Yeah, everybody around here closes early too. And we don't even have any place to get a pizza, really. I mean, the bars, but they're not like going into I don't know if you have Luigi's by you. Um, so they got all the pastas and they make their own crust for the pizzas and make their own breadsticks and sauces and that's a good place to get a pizza. But it's the next town over. Ooh. I have um V8 juice. I have Bloody Mary juice. I have chili sauce, tomato sauce, salsa, but no Italian sauces. And my Todd, I gave him pizza sauce thinking he could make a pizza. He says, that spaghetti sauce you gave me was really good. I'm like, no, that was pizza sauce. He's like, well, it was good on noodles. So, yeah. Um, Anyone have a question? Anything you would like to know from the tarot? Join in the conversation. Anybody in the room do any canning? Do you plant a garden? Are you trying to self-sustain yourself? Let's see. What are we seeing? Let's see what. Oh, your mom cans. Nice. Nice. And a garden. That's nice. So, Marcy, do you make over $40,000 a year? If so, then you would get your Doge money. And you have to be a taxpayer. That's yeah. That's what I just did a little bit of research on it yesterday. I watched, I don't know, 5, 6 different videos, and then I found one on uh, I think it's the Hill website that said that one of the stipulations is you need to make $40,000 in your household. So if it's like you and your husband or a child or a family member, and you combined incomes, that is also nope. Social Security people are not getting anything. Um, and I believe they're doing that because um, with the stimuluses that we got through COVID. So what was it? Two 600 and an 800 payment, I believe. Um, this is just for the taxpayers. Well, I can see that you feel it's unfair, but if you're not working and paying into the federal taxes, because that's what U.S. aid is about, taking the taxpayers' money. Because I can look at it too from my point of view. Um, I pay property tax. I pay gas on tax, or I pay tax on gas. Everybody pays taxes. So I understand where you're coming from. Over 40,000. Marcy, we'll have to wait and see what comes out through the Senate of them talking about it. Um, because right now that's one of the things that they said they're trying to figure out, uh, that $40,000 limit, and now they're going down to see, and I could be wrong because they're still working on it. Um, you want me to ask the tarot what the tarot says? Well, people on Social Security disability, are they eligible for any of this Doge money? So the King of Coins is yes, and he is the King of Money. Um, Seeing things from a different viewpoint, something had to end so something new could begin. Um, so the tarot is saying yes, seeing things from a different viewpoint. So interesting. Yeah, see, now Todd's saying under 150,000. Now, I believe that is for the people, if you make 150,000, because they're saying that, oh boy, so much information in my head. Um, if you make 150,000, you, oh, yeah, right? Yeah, you're right. You never know till it happens. Because it is still in the works. Um, Different viewpoints, something ending. So, but this, um, this king, he's the one who holds all the gold coins. So maybe a different perspective will be seen. I'm not sure. So, um, there's no tax on tips and no tax on overtime. If you make over 150,000, then there's still tax on overtime, I believe is how it went, Todd. But I could be wrong. Uh, because I did watch like 5, 6 different programs on it, so my information might be just all mixed in together. Anyone have a question? Teresa. Okay, so will the Social Security office pay me my money? Do you have a lawyer, Teresa? You should get a lawyer. They do take, I think you can't take more than a third of what you're owed, but they can get that money for you. Um, so this is something from the past you're asking about. Cup says yes. Teresa. I would go in and ask that they review your case. Um, yeah, I believe so too. Six of Cups represents someone from the past. Cups are yes, naturally. But here we can see the Four of Cups is waiting, looking up. Um, I don't know. I would consult with an attorney, actually. Um, and if you have an attorney and they're not doing what they should be doing, because this is a really old case, 1990 to 2008. Um, and besides the back pay, they owe you interest on all that money. Besides, hello, Sunflower. How are you? I didn't work. They was with them. So hire a new attorney, because I know when it's like workman comp cases or back pay cases, they don't get paid unless you win the case. I know that for a fact. So hire your own attorney. Don't work with an attorney through them. They're going to screw you over every time because it's not in their best interest to pay you. Sunflower, how are you? Do you have a question? All right. need a new deck. Yeah. Disability is really hard to get. But, you can be a pot smoker and go in and say you can't work and they'll give you disability. It's messed up. Excuse me. Anyone else have a question? Being invaded by Asian beetles. A couple more weeks and I can get the exterminator. They bite too. A couple more weeks, them little bastards will start biting. Anyone have a question? Pull some cards for the energy for the week ahead. Energy for the week ahead for the collective. A lot of big people around here. So there's the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Swords, the Emperor, and the King of Pentacles. Underlying influences. Underlying influences has something to do with money. I would say it's moving in your favor because it's all higher ups. If someone approaches you, it seems like she's questioning this emperor, doesn't it? If someone approaches you, something about finances, she doesn't share her emotions. She's very analytical, kind of sharp. Emperor, he doesn't show his emotions either, but he has them. He's just strong, very knowledgeable. We have three very, very wise, knowledgeable people here, influential. Just seems like something's going to move in your favor next week with a boss, foreman, supervisor, something like this. And they may come off as cold, unemotional, unfeeling, uncaring. But yet it seems like something rewarding is coming in through it. Some sort of offer. Interesting. That's all I have. I will try to make it Sunday night. I can't guarantee I will, but I will definitely be here Monday, Tuesday, so of next week. Thanks for being here. Do appreciate your time. Sunflower, did you have a question before I go? I don't even know if you're still here. Something you needed to know? Can you guys hear my freezer humming, growling? Alright, well, if I'm not here Sunday night, I'll definitely see you Monday evening. Blessings, be safe. I close these reads. Thank you, Spirit.